The ocean covers over 70% of the planet. It is our life source supporting humanity's sustenance and that of every other organism on earth. The ocean produces at least 50% of the planet's oxygen. It is the home to most of the earth's biodiversities and is the main source of protein for 1 billion people around the world. Not to mention, the ocean is the key to our economy, with an estimated 40 million people being employed by the ocean-based industries by 2030.
World Ocean Day reminds everyone of the major roles the oceans have in everyday life. They are the lungs of our planet and a major source of food and medicine and a critical part of the biosphere. The purpose of the day is to inform the public of the impact of human actions on the oceans, develop a worldwide movement of citizens for the ocean, and mobilize and unite the world's population on a project for the sustainable management of the world's ocean.
Even through all its benefits, the ocean is now in need of support. Every single person on our blue planet is connected to the ocean. That means the choices we make has a positive or negative effect on the ocean. With 90% of big fish population depleted and 50% of coral reefs destroyed, we are taking more from the ocean than can be replenished. Since the industrial revolutions, humans have increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere to levels that have caused ocean acidification and ocean warming, amongst other climatic related negative effects.
Virtually all ocean habitats have been affected in some way, by drilling or mining, degrading for aggregates for concrete and other building materials, destructive anchoring, removal of corals and land reclamation. There have been many disastrous chemical spills at oceans and from industry on land, affecting animals immediately by indigestion or long term, in changes to reproduction cycles and other biological processes.
Despite the negative surroundings, the current state of our ocean, the good news is that it's not too late to turn things around. We just have to take positive steps now. Plastic microbeads in beauty products have been banned, ensuring tiny pieces of plastic can't enter the ocean food chain. More businesses are becoming involved in circular economy models. This means that more materials are reused, shared, repaired, reversed, manufactured and recycled, thereby creating a closed system, minimizing the use of new resources.
The United Nations have declared that the next decade will focus on ocean science and ecological restoration. Great news for a joined up global effort to protect the ocean. The Global Sustainable Development Goals will protect nature, especially Goal 14, Life Below Water.
The protection of ocean is being increased via the designation of specially protected areas, has positive impacts on habitats and fish stocks in many locations. Many countries have taken steps to ban single-use plastic items like straws, drinks deodorants and cotton buds.
We can all be conservationists, and many people are doing their bit at home to protect the ocean. Around the world, many projects are now seeking to restore marine habitats such as mangrove and seagrass.
To protect and preserve the ocean and all it sustains, we must create a new balance rooted in true understanding of ocean and how humanity relates to it. We must build a connection to the ocean that is inclusive, innovative and informed by lessons from the past. So let's take out this Ocean Day to protect the oceans and ensure better environment to the future generations.
We can.
We can.
We can.
We can.
And we will.